And next thing you know, I have like 30 books saved in a million different places. Do you want to read more and feel good about what you're reading, but struggle with time and finding clean books? If so, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Cassidy, a wife, mom, and a lifelong reader whose faith shapes what I read. I learned how to make time for books and choose ones that align with my values. If you're ready for clean books you don't have to second guess and simple reading tips that fit real life, cozy up and let's make reading fun again. Before we jump in, I want to invite you to something super fun. If you love clean and Christian books and you want more recommendations, you should come join my free Facebook group, Clean and Christian Readers Book Club. There are over 30,000 readers inside, and it's honestly, in my opinion, one of the coziest places on the internet to talk about books. You can join us at fruitfulreader.com/group. All right, let's talk about organizing that TBR list. So let me tell you a little bit what used to happen to me. I would hear about a book on Instagram, then screenshot it. Then someone in my Facebook group would recommend another one. So I would save that post, see a Kindle deal and make a note. And next thing you know, I have 30 books saved in a million different places. Some are on my Kindle, some are on my Amazon list, some are scribbled in a notebook, some are screenshots on my phone. And then when I finally sat down to read, I couldn't decide what to pick. So I would just scroll or reread an old favorite, or honestly, sometimes I just don't even read at all because choosing felt like so much work. The problem isn't usually a lack of books. The problem is organization. So once I started using a simple TBR list, everything changed and reading felt super fun again instead of overwhelming. So let's talk about the 2 easiest ways to organize your TBR list. And before we start, just in case you don't know, TBR means to be read. So it's basically what you're planning to read in the future. So first, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to collect all the books that are hiding all over the place. Before you organize it, you gotta know what you got, right? So you need to look and compile all those into one easy list. And I know this is a really overwhelming step and it will take time, but I promise you it's so worth it. So I really encourage you to open up all the places that you might be storing books right now. That could be your physical shelves at home, your Kindle library, Amazon wishlist, Goodreads shelves, if you're using an app, screenshots on your phone, notes, Instagram posts you've saved, anything like that. Sticky notes, random notebooks, all of it. You need to grab all of it and start copying those titles down into one temporary list, which I know is a lot of work, but trust me, it's worth it. You don't need to organize them yet. You just need to collect them. Think of this kind of like dumping your entire purse out on the table so you can finally see what's inside. Once everything is gathered, organizing becomes way easier. And the next one is you got to choose your system. So this is where I break it down. You can either do a physical or digital tracking. Both work great. It just kind of depends on your personality. And I want to encourage you right here. The biggest mistake I see people make is trying to books in tons of different places. I don't really think you need to be keeping a physical TBR list and a digital TBR list. That's so much to maintain. Don't do that to yourself. Just make it really easy and pick one thing. Choosing one main system keeps things simple from the beginning. So for your physical tracking, I'm talking about using a reading journal, a notebook. You could use a TBR tracker or even a spreadsheet, because I know it's digital technically, but I still count that as a physical thing. A spreadsheet, Notion journal, anything like that. And you can track things like title, author, genre, priority, and different notes that you have. A reading journal is perfect if you're more visual and writing things down. Digital apps is the other option for organization. This is it for people who love convenience and super easiness. My favorites are Goodreads, Storygraph, Fable. You can use LibBib. These apps let you save books instantly, track what you read, you can organize your shelves, get recommendations from other readers using the app. The biggest benefit is that your TBR list is always in your pocket. So while I love the idea of a physical journal, right now it's very hard for me to maintain, honestly. Between the kids and work and all the things that goes on in life, physical journal is just not for me. So really think about where you're at in your life and pick which one you think will work better for you. I currently use Goodreads. It's my tried and true. It's my favorite. All my books are always on there, but I have been trying out Fable to see how I like it, and I do really love it. So I think those are kind of my top 2 right now is Goodreads and Fable if you're going to go for an app version. So now that you've chosen your system, either the physical, right, a physical journal, spreadsheet, or a digital app, it's time to actually start building your TBR list. And this is the step where you take that list of books they've written down and start organizing them so it's easier to pick your next read. Because the goal of a TBR list isn't just to track your books. It's to make it really easy to decide what to read read next. Why? Like, why would we do this? Because if you just dump 50 book titles into a list with no structure, it's going to feel so overwhelming. But when your TBR is organized in a way that matches how you actually choose books, it becomes way more helpful. So this is how I recommend organizing your list. I personally am a mood reader, so I love to organize my books by genre. I read a lot of different genres. There's nothing I really won't read. So for me, having it organized by genres makes sense. So when I say I'm in the mood for a fantasy, I can go to my fantasy shelf and I can pick a book up, or historical, or whatever it is. Then you're skipping the scrolling, you're not searching forever, you can just pick and start reading. Option number 2 is for organization is by priority. So if you read mostly the same genre, like if you only read historical and like maybe once in a while read a different genre, basically stick to one genre. I think the best option for you is to organize by priority. So you'd write down your books and then mark the ones you want to read sooner. You could use stars, highlighting, create a high priority shelf inside of Goodreads. That way when you open your TBR list, you can instantly see it. Like, these are the books I want to get to right away. And it becomes a lot easier. So here's your simple game plan. If your TBR list feels messy or overwhelming, just follow those 3 steps. First one, just to recap, we're going to gather all the books you're hiding in all the different places, your Kindle, your screenshots, your notes, your apps, everything. Collect it all, and you're going to write them down. Step 2, you're going to choose one main system to track them. Either that physical list like a journal or a spreadsheet, or a digital app like Goodreads, Fable, Storygraph. And the third step is you're going to organize your list so it's easy to choose your next book. If you're a mood reader, organize by genre, or if you mostly read the same kind of books, organize by priority and mark the ones that you want to read first. And that's it. A super simple system that helps you spend less time deciding what to read and more time actually reading. Hey friend, if you loved today's episode, take 30 seconds to join our free Facebook community of over 30,000 women at fruitfulreader.com/group and connect with readers who just want to read more without worrying about what they'll run into. And if you haven't yet, leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts. It truly helps other readers find the show. Now go pick something off that TBR or add 3 more. I won't judge. I'll see you next week. Happy reading.